Hello. Oh, there we go. Can you fast forward or no?
Test, test, test.
Test one, two, three. We're good.
I can hear it.
Okay,
I can
perfect.
hear it now.
All right. Looks like we are live. This is I guess this is our test for this year. Trying to figure out the equipment, make sure everything works this year. We are at the what would you call it? The Blades. Is it what is it called here?
Media Day.
Media Day. Sorry, I don't know why I went blank on that. So we are at Media Day right now. They're actually zamming the ice right now for the boys to get on the ice to take some really cool pictures with who is the photographer. I don't know the company name. I know it's Alexis Peterson, but does she have a name for that?
Yeah, I think it's Lex Peterson's photography.
Is it? Okay, I
Yep.
didn't know if it was like AP or something like that. So
You got an echo in your?
I don't have a big echo. Are you getting an echo?
Yeah, I'm getting an echo.
Now, is it off me or you?
I'm not sure. I can hear both of us echoing.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We are trying to just work this out so we can go back and listen to this here shortly. What about now?
Still echoing.
You were quiet there. Wonder what the echo's coming from. Oh, you know what? Let's see if you're pushed all the way in. I always want to make sure everyone's pushed all the way in. Still got an echo?
Yep.
Well, guys, you are stuck with two of the three the broadcasters for the Blades Broadcasting Network. Usually John is the man that's handling the audio for us. He is not here today. Let's see here. Can you still hear things?
Yep.
What is this? Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I think John's probably working on some of his cues on his play-by-play.
Yeah, all right.
He's
Hello.
he's studying film of Doc Emmerich back home right now, so he can use some of the great calls that Doc used to have in the NHL play-by-plays.
You still get an echo?
Yep.
Are ya? I'm just hoping to get this taken care of for us. Nothing?
Yeah, it's still
You know
echoing.
what? You know what I think it is? It is. I wonder if it's the camera picking you up.
Oh, sure.
Let's see. Can you hear me now? Is it still there? Play-by-plays. You still get an echo?
There's no echo on
I just opened
the broadcast. So the broadcast sounds good. It's just in the ears.
Quiet screen in here. You know what? You know what I think it is? It is. Always trying to figure out what's happening here with all the fun stuff. Guys, you can tell, guys, we do not do this for a living. We just do this out of the love of the game. We come together every Tuesday and Thursday nights and possibly Saturday nights to film a game for you
Yeah,
guys.
now it's just coming right off.
Yeah, so should be on.
Test. 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 Test.
Can you hear it?
You boys did your hair or what?
They were each combing their hair
Yeah.
down there.
Oh yeah, now it's on.
So we're on.
Yep.
Okay. And I think I'm on now. And I don't have that.
Okay.
So we should be good. All right, guys. Whoever's watching, thank you for waiting for us to go live here. Justin, we are at Media Day with the Blades today. So big season. Oh, I'm over here talking while you still had your headphones on.
I was following.
Yeah. It's a big season for the boys, I think. You know, it's going to be a fun one. I think we're loaded at the top. A little heavy with the juniors and seniors. I think what have we got? Seniors this year.
I think it's pretty close to, between the junior and senior class, like 20 and 25 kids.
Yeah. And I think that's going to benefit the team going into a couple of these tough games this year because we're going to be the ones that have the older upperclassmen. Yeah, upperclassmen compared to the years before. Last couple of years we were really young. Lost two seniors. Dave was a big part of the program. But we bring back 98% of the team.
Yep.
What did we end last year? 16 and 1. Yeah. So
9-7.
and I think this year we're going to play a couple of different teams that we've never played before here in the last couple of years. I know we've probably played in the past, and that is Grafton, Little Falls. Little Falls, that's a home and a home. Who else is coming in that we haven't been playing?
Yeah, I don't recall, but I think it's the strongest schedule we had last year.
Yeah.
Maybe get a little bit of respect, but still you hear through the schedule that maybe it's still not getting all the respect. These guys are but, what, I think too, like squads like ours, I think it's okay for my team to work hard when we get to the season. Maybe not have all the pressure that some other programs might have, such as maybe an East Grand Forest or them coming back after a repeat or home road that every single year they expect expectations.
And this year we even got an upgrade to our scrimmage.
Yeah.
We actually get to play the varsity East Grand Forest. So it's funny because John played for the Grand. You think he's going to wear his green, or is he going to be black and white and gray?
I think he'll still be black and white today, but he might have a green shirt on. Well, I mean, for him, that's a program that I think he has a lot of memories and successes. He made it to the state tournament. I can't imagine never not being a fan of a team that you accomplished that. So.
One of the other big headlines, and both teams our co-op is Wahpeton, or North Dakota and Minnesota, and I don't know if everyone knows, but Alexander moved up, or pushed up. We got Sartell. Sartell came down into our section, so that's a new team, and we haven't seen them play, we haven't seen them or even played them, so I think it's going to be fun. There's a potential, once the playoffs come in, they're not on our schedule this year, but potential to see them in the playoffs, so that's a good one. Northern Lakes, that's always going to be the tough team. I think that's the hurdle right now, is learning how to beat that team.
They have to be the favorite coming out of the section at this point because they went there last year. They did lose a ton. In the offseason, but I think overall they have a lot of key pieces still in place, so they're gonna be really tough. They're well coached, disciplined. They've been there. So
And with you and I, we've had the opportunity to play with goalie over there this last fall, so he's a really good kid. Still trying to figure out how we beat him. I don't know how that's going to happen, but it's not us that have to shoot the puck, so that's a good thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I think to a little bit of a degree, a lot of the kids not blue collar, right?
Yeah,
Nowadays,
yeah.
You might have to just play a little blue collar hockey and get a gritty.
So it's funny because that you say that I'm always trying to promote the team and trying to figure out ways to make it fun off the ice, not on the ice, but off the ice. Is the Philadelphia Eagles a couple years ago, the underdogs. They wore shirts that showed a dog's head on there, and we are the underdogs. No one thinks we could or challenge for that finals game, and that's what we want. That 6A finals game. I thought last year that semi game, I think that was it was awesome. Now it's taking that next step and going to play the final, and let it go wherever it goes from there. But at least row on from what left there. I think we could have won another 3 or 4 games, and I think you and I.
Yeah, 9 overtime games. And only win 1.
Yeah.
You tie 1 and then you lose 7. It's just it's mind-boggling, and I think that's just I used to think it mattered or did really matter until now. Like, much like you, we've experienced your kids getting up there and we watch, and we'll just look at the Breckenridge side. For a really long time in the football and basketball programs, they didn't have seniors. They weren't good. Now they have seniors, and now they're good. I don't think that's an accident, right?
Yeah. And I think that, that's kind of the thing that we go through with all the sports here in town, both sides, and that we have a really good, strong core every 3 to 4 years, and then we need to build. And I think that's kind of talking about this team here, that we have 13 seniors. I think 10 of them play right now. We have a couple of them come back. They're pushing for a spot.
Yep.
So that's a good thing. It's I think it's going to be a fun one. We got a lot of young guys that are coming in. I'm happy that we're going to be able to fill 2 teams without having to move kids both games during the game days. It's having some of these guys play a period or 2 and then jumping on the varsity. That's all.
Yeah, you get pretty tired after you just risk injuries and all that stuff. And keeps on winding or going through. So you don't necessarily want the varsity player all the time. Yeah, just you want them well rested to be ready for them. It's a big deal. I think even from that, you're talking more about the amount of depth. Field goal all first, 3 solid lines, 3 lines of lead. Not a lot of teams working for it. So if these guys want to fast-paced game, you can wear out your opponents pretty easy. Have the old 4 guys and 4 lines.
Yeah, I think before we started, sorry, we were trying to get all this taken care of, but we're here at Media Day. Hopefully we have some kids come up and talk. I know some of them have, or all of them have their skates on, so hopefully we can grab one here today. See if anyone has their skate guards to sneak up here real quick and kind of talk to you guys. We're 20 days out, or 30 days out from our first home opener. Becker Big Lakes coming into town, so yeah, we're looking forward to that one. I know the boys are going to be, I don't think they've all been on the ice. I think football players.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of football players haven't really covered this, which is fine. Stay dedicated to it. And sometimes you can risk injury or pushing yourself too much and whatnot. So, but locked in, unfortunately, was not having a great football season. And we got one more game left and then they're going to be hanging out their football year. Hockey equipment there, so
Get going.
yeah, they'll have a good 3 weeks in of skating for the first games, which will be great. Cowboys on the other hand are going to probably play football for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of those guys, your son, like Kai, and they've been finding ice in their spots and they'll hop on the ice if they can. So
Yeah, I think I've seen Kai come jump on a couple. I don't know if it's men's league or a couple of those paragraphs.
Yep.
So he's getting on the ice, so that's good for him. So. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's going to be awesome. I think at the end of the day, since I moved here back in '16, these are the kids that I watched grow up. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'd love to watch them go out and play.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I could say I need like kids older. I know David and a couple of kids that were at that level. These are the core of the kids, regardless of if they were on A or B. Yeah, these are the kids that played together since Mike's, late Mike's, and whatever. So it's cool to watch them here now as seniors and juniors. And like I said, I just hope they all come out and work hard and see what happens.
Yeah, one of the neat things about this group, and John and I, and you were on the bench for some of those years too, but John and I were on the bench for a lot of these kids' hockey career and the locker room and stuff. The retention, not a lot of these kids quit.
Yeah.
Like, they all stayed out, they stuck it out, and what would just be super awesome for them is just have a nice season, however, again, but just see them see it through and just be successful for the season. They stuck it out.
Yeah.
They didn't always like to hear what they all stuck it out.
And I think with that said, these are, I think the juniors and seniors were the first ones to bring back the bantam program. They only were allowed one year, so they had to get up here. And now it's going to be a free for them. This is what they're going to do. Yeah. You know, and I feel like even for the kids before these kids, how what do you call it, made the path for all these kids to come.
They really have.
Yeah.
I mean, this year's seniors, they were one of the very first teams that we had. And we started doing tryouts, right? And we had a higher team, a lower team. Before that, we didn't have that. So these guys have, and then the Bantams, like there was nobody around. They had to just jump in the Bantams and figure it out instead of having. You come up to a team and the coach that's been coaching them for years, and half the team was first year down last year, right? And they're just a second year down. No, they got to jump in and figure it out. So they had to be trailblazers along the way. So they often got the short end of the stick because they didn't have anybody to talk about guiding them. Hey, this is what that looks like, or hey, this is what it looks like to go for a tryout. We're going to start not playing some hockey. We're going to play. So it is like maybe some of this stuff that would be really nice if we could go up on top.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Win a section championship or something like that.
Because I think most of these kids were on that was it the Bantam or the team that got fifth and stayed on the North Dakota side. And those are a lot of the kids that are returning this year. You add the others that are high-end players as well. Just gives but we say that, right? We say that I'm a Cowboys fan, so we're winning the Super Bowl every year until about week 3, and I'm like, well, maybe next year.
Yeah. Find a hobby in the fall.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I think what else do we got here? I was trying to think. So we get Grafton. I think for the next week. I wish I had the schedule. We don't have anything in front of us. Put this together last minute. If we get Grafton home and home.
Yeah, I'll pull it up here. Watson does have it on the line.
Okay. And then you know anything about the holidays?
I don't. I've heard. I know it's family, Fergus and us, and I've heard the other team.
So a couple more teams that we haven't played.
Correct.
Usually on season.
But I'm unsure on that.
Yeah, but even Shanley, actually there's a couple kids, one of the kids that we know that kind of came through this program that they could just play against, and they were also that's always going to be a fun one. Thief River would be awesome if they are there. Because we get to play those types of teams. I would say that's what the team right under Warroad you would want. Because Warroad would be the big guy up, you know. They're always quiet, but they're always competitive.
Yeah, they're usually good in the section.
Yeah.
Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So EGF.
It's like the SEC in football.
Yeah. EGF World. The last few years.
Yeah. So, I think that's gonna be a fun one. You know, like I said, it's always fun to see new teams. You know, you kind of get the Mayports, you get the guys that we always get are competitive with. Prairie Center, I know they had a number on us for a long time last year. 3-0 against them.
Yeah.
And then even in the playoffs. So they're going to come out this year ready to go. No. Morris is always there.
Yeah.
You know, they squeaked by last year, beat us in overtime. We actually had the opportunity to play with the kid that beat us this fall. I can't remember his name. That player. He beat us in that overtime. Bagley they were competitive. They beat us both times. Or did we beat them second? I know they split. We split? Okay. Yeah. And they came down. So I think, I mean, if they played like they did last year at the end of the year, I think it's going to be a great year. I think it should be fun. We actually do have our first interview here. Josh Hoffman. Come on over, Josh. I'm going to take my headsets off. It's probably going to be... I got big ears, so they got...
What's up, Josh?
What's up, Justin?
Number 2 in the brochure, number 1 in your hearts, right?
Yeah.
Senior defenseman Josh Hoffman. Have you been getting out on the ice?
Yeah. Since ice got put in, basically, I've been taking it.
Yeah.
But
It's a long
back.
season.
Yeah, planning to get back out this week.
But it's also a sport that you can't just hop on the day before and
Yeah, exactly.
be ready to play, right?
It takes a lot of physical endurance and preparation.
That goes in there, and it's just a lot of muscle being successful. So, let's reflect. How long have you been playing hockey? When did you start? Were you Mite?
Yeah, I think I was a second-year mite because I moved from Wyoming in 2015
Okay.
and didn't play that first year when I moved here, but my brother did, and I saw him play. I'm like, might as well go out next year. And yeah, so the 2016-2017 season when I started playing.
So basically about 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Did you do anything the off season? You went to Boston and did that.
Yep.
Charter Cup guy, and then you hop on the other teams.
No, I just went to Boston and skated. That's the only time I couldn't aged out of summer hockey, so can't really do anything about that. So
How was Boston?
hate to say it, but the best ice there is probably the worst ice here. But like it's a different scenery, different players, a whole lot of different caliber kind of players. Some big, some small. And that's playing with guys that are older than my brother. I was like, what the heck? It's been a while since I've done that. So, but I really like it a lot.
Cool. Do you have any kind of expectations for the season?
Kind of got high expectations as of now. Kind of the only people I got on my watch list are River Lakes and Little Falls just because they're new. Fergus, hopefully we can, don't want to say take care of them, but put up a better fight than we did in previous years.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about Little Falls? That they're a brand new team to us.
I heard they got a couple good players, but other than that, not too worried.
How many seniors do you have? Is it 12? Okay.
Maybe.
Coming into the media game. No, that's one of the things that I'm excited about. I mean, it's really, really hard to put on subjects.
Exactly.
And I think that's why, when we your guys' season last year, went for 8, 9 overtime. Where 7 of them were losses. It's because you didn't have seniors.
Yep.
But the seniors are 8 because it's the last time we get more up for that stretch. It's a big so,
yeah. We actually did pretty well for not having as many seniors, and I'm really excited to see where the season's going to take us with that junior class. As they have another year under their belt, and all the seniors lose. So, pretty excited for the season.
well, there's a lot of guys improving themselves. I think this is the 5th year.
Yeah, started playing in my 8th grade year. I've been all over the place from not winning a game a season to winning 1 game to winning 5. 10 last year or so.
It was 9 or 10. But yeah, so I mean, you look at your rest of the senior class, a lot of those guys, 4 years. So that's just not really heard of. I think did Wurzma come in your freshman year?
No, Wartsma came in, so I remember because I met with McCall that spring, then that like July or something, he called us into his room and he told us that, yeah, I'm not going to coach, got a kid, and he's like, Adam will be your guys' new coach. I'm like, all right, new coach, maybe we'll change the program around a bit, and after that first year, I'm like, oh boy. Then that next year, second year coaching, so he's in his seat, got a little more comfortable, and taking off from there.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big things too, is that it's not just 5 years, it's 5 years running the same coach.
Yep.
Running the same system. So you guys, and you can really see that last year. Just how the game played in the field was just playing so there's a lot of people from outside of our program that know hockey. Like how well you guys play the system and whatnot. Yeah, it's the head coach for 4 years last year. This is the 5th year, so I mean, it all compounds and you guys hopefully you're playing a rate or a style that everybody knows.
Yep.
This is it's gonna be a lot. So have you seen Caleb? Caleb was a sophomore last year. I've been working with him a little bit right after school. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he took a big step from last year. I was really surprised when I first saw him come on the ice. I'm like, holy crap, I don't think he could have saved that last year. But now it's a routine save for him. Just make it look easy.
He seems to be pretty technically sound and he's letting the puck go in and trying to do his best to make it a rebound. That's going to be part of your guys' job on the back end, right?
I'll try. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think if you just see him because he's I think he'll take the angles away. So you guys as defensemen can just take the shots wide.
Yeah, and he'll be all good.
Yeah. Maybe contest shots, but I think your guys' D-core is coming along really nicely. With Caleb making a step forward, I think it's going to be really fun. One thing, I think we had a couple games where it was 1 goal that we gave up.
Yeah.
We need to get that guy a shot. Right? It's
Like the section game, I took a stupid pinch on the wall and didn't go down and snipe him.
well, I mean that's what you play and you learn, right?
I definitely learned off of that. I don't think I took another pitch the rest of the game, even if it was 100%.
They just try to play a good defensive position. Just trust each other, rely on each other, build, grow, play some physical hockey. You guys are crazy.
Yeah. I think if we play as physical as we can, it'll be an even better season. We don't I don't want to say lack size, but kind of do lack size. Like Brendan Ritter's our biggest guy. And there's some teams that are average size as Brendan Ritter. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Like you go to the two-way state tournament, and those guys are huge compared to like Singer. It's just crazy, and they just play a whole different type of hockey.
They're like 6
average.
But like, it's funny because last year, like, you'd step out of the guys that were just roaming around here. Couple of the last year sophomores, or most juniors.
Yeah.
I was taller than them. Now, like, look at all the Wyatt's probably an inch
Wyatt's tall.
taller.
Like I remember when Wyatt was like up to here on me, Xander was like up to here on me. I'm like, now they're both taller than me. Like we were taking senior pictures before this day, and they're like, all right, stand tallest to shortest, and they went Wyatt, Xander, me, and Michael. Gosh. And like they put on a lot of muscle. Like Wyatt, he's put on quite a bit of muscle. And they dang near way more than me now. And I ended up just way like 20 pounds.
So I'm excited for this too. I mean, they're going to have a little bit of size and a little bit of strength. That's too is part of that thing. Flat in size. Again, we're probably not going to be the biggest squad that goes out there, but I think we're going to be 2-3 inches taller at aggregate for the whole team.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. Big difference when you're taller and heavier. You're strong on your stick.
Yep. What are you seeing as some of the strengths of the team and some of the weaknesses?
A strength, I say probably our forward chemistry. We have a lot of forwards playing together for like fourth year. Weakness, I don't really know.
You were on, it was all designed to get to the point.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the season, I put on a tee from the top of the blue line, but then towards like the second half, put me on like the dot top of the circle and try to get one from there. But yeah, I like ripping the puck quite a bit.
You can't score unless you shoot, right?
Exactly.
So it's okay to be a shooter. Okay, well, I don't know if I have any other questions to ask you at this point, but I do appreciate you coming on here and chatting with me this evening. I'll probably see you on some of that. To get him as early as possible.
He seems pretty mentally prepared though. He has a big high expectation for himself. And we all do. So hopefully we
Actually, kind of see for the whole squad. The thing that I appreciate for him, like the last few times, he's bringing his own practice. So he's writing it down, so he's taking time for the one to work on. And he's really good. That's just big. It's just me that I'm not working with him. for you guys in the season.
Because there would be a game where bad bounce goes in the net. That sucks, and it's all go downhill. And I remember like a couple years ago, or like his first year, but then like this year he actually blocked him. Now he's asking me if I'm I don't know. but probably gonna start getting in full fling here now since football season's almost done. So there'll be a lot more people here, and a lot more intensity at captain's practice right now.
Yeah, I think it'll be really good. Yeah, I completely respect them. Finishing. You need those guys with a feeling game. Well, Josh, thank you for hopping on here. It was great seeing you.
See, because this is what we. Now I'm getting an echo. Why am I getting echoes? And I wonder if that was working better. I think it's going to have to be with an echo.
Talk.
Talk. Talk. Talk. Talk. Yeah, I can hear your phone now.
So that's what you want. Because it's not, doesn't sound quiet.
Sure.
Are you echoing?
No.
So I'm the only one. And I'm okay with that. But when the boys come, I think we're going to get Isaiah to come on with you next. But I wish I could figure out why it's doing an echo. See, this is the way it should sound. When you and Josh were on, you could hear everything in the background.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to let everyone know that there's an echo in this one. I wish I could figure it out, but I don't know what else to.
There's got to be a button that you can push.
Yeah. And
Well,
yeah.
I'll have to wear that headset if Larry's coming on because I'm sure he's not going to want to hear.
You sound like you're at a concert. Hello, hello. Yeah, I don't know why that is like that. Hello, hello.
Yep.
Yeah, no. I guess I want to keep that at 45. But I thought there was a way to turn things into an echo. Hello, hello.
Talk.
Hello? Sorry about that. I thought I would get that out of here, but hello, 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 hello.
Talk.
People are like, what's wrong with these guys? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, you're going to have to wear these. But you're probably going to go crazy. Listen to this.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time I went crazy.
Yeah. But, you know, it was good to talk to Josh. Josh is one of the seniors that had a really good season last year.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he was all conference, honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember his stats, but I thought it was something like 8 goals, 8 assists or something on the season, which is pretty good for a defenseman.
Yeah. He was one of the guys that we could depend on for the penalty kill, things like that. And he was always out there on the power play to help out as well.
Yep.
So I think he's gonna have a big year. I don't know if they're gonna put him with Matt or not, but you know, Matt's out there too on the blue line. I think D guys are gonna be pretty good this year.
Yeah, they were really coming around at the end of last year, and few guys I think really stepped up. I can't remember who received most improved, but maybe it was Luke. But I thought Luke did a phenomenal job of getting better there in the back end from his sophomore year to his junior year.
Yeah.
And if he can just take a little step forward, he's going to be just a lights out D guy in our back end.
And it's Brendan's coming back. I think Josh indicated that he's our big man. I think he ended last season pretty good. You know, the way he performed in that playoff against Prairie Center was really, really good.
Yeah, the nice thing about Brendan is he's been showing up to a lot of the after-school ice sessions this year, where last year he didn't, and I think he started off pretty slow. And it was probably a result of that. And so he's a little bit more dialed in here for his senior year, which is a good thing. And he's one guy that I think not only just his size, but I think he has ability to score a lot more than he did.
Yeah.
And he's one that did not hit the stat sheet at all.
Yeah.
And for this team to be really successful, they're going to need him to show up both in the physical aspect of the game and doing the little things right, but also the stat sheet as well.
I think it's maybe it's something that, you know, take a little bit extra time, or even in practice, you know, setting them up for one-timers.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big kid. He's got the big stick. Goalies don't like that. But he played like a bully in the Prairie Center game, and I thought that was awesome. You know, you never want to get the kid hurt, but he played it right, got him into the boards, and the young man's night was done. And, you know, things happen. But
yeah, it was a completely legal hit, not dirty by any stretch. So, I mean, you can't fault him for it, but that's one of his, attributes he brings to the team is his size and if he chooses to play, physical, it's going to be he's going to cause chaos and heartache for the opposing team.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, as they looks like they're finishing up their headshots over there and slowly getting on the ice. I see several of them skating around.
Yeah, a bunch of hair laps here for these guys.
Yeah, all right. I'm trying to wave our captain down if he would look this way, but I guess he wants to do mohawks.
They're figure skating.
Is
right
it
now.
figure skating now? Sorry if you guys see me waving at people to come over.
Yeah, it looks like he's coming over here.
Oh, I thought he was just going to come on his skates. I was like,
Yeah.
holy cow. Here, let me give you these when he gets up here. Then.
Yeah.
But, God, I wish I could figure out what the heck's going on here. It's like an echo of some sort, and I don't know why. Hello.
Got the brothers just. Mikey, the older brother of Maddie, was just being typical older brother to him.
Yeah, sorry guys. We're just trying to figure everything out, but we're still trying to get players up here just to talk to them and have some fun with them before the season starts. And wait, did he take off, run into the locker room?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I heard him go down the steps over there and probably to go grab his skate guards.
Easier than just taking them off, taking the actual skates
Yeah.
off. Yeah. Cool. What are you looking forward to this season, Justin?
Well, I think on paper these guys are going to be legitimate, contenders in Section 6A, but on paper doesn't mean anything, right?
Yeah.
What I'm looking forward to is execution.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if these boys can execute.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah. Let's see here. We're gonna get headsets on Isaiah Bruchert. Hang on one. Yeah. For some reason we got a. So if you want to sit down, just watch out for that cord. You'll able that.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. Isaiah, senior centerman,
Yep.
BW Blades. How's it going?
It's going good.
That's good. It's good. Before we get into the hockey topic, football.
Yep.
How's the football season going?
Not the best.
Not the best. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Yep.
That's something that unfortunate, but it doesn't always go great, right? You've been through some pretty tough hockey seasons, and
Yep.
and you had a good football season last year, but you lost a lot of key seniors through that, and not a lot of seniors on this football team.
Right. It's tough, but we had some good things come out of it, though.
Yeah, and sometimes in these transitions, you're just building for the next year's juniors and sophomores. Unfortunately, even though we'd like to see you have a successful senior season in your football season, but that's unfortunate. But you as an individual, how are you doing as in the season? You're a linebacker, right?
Yep.
Defensive side of the ball only?
No, I played tight end, too.
You play tight end, okay.
Yep.
So how are you doing in linebacker and tight end?
It's not been bad. On offense, I've blocked a lot. Been
Okay.
on the line. Defense, been on and off. Kind of switched all around linebackers
Okay.
when they needed guys. Gone through a lot of tough guys being out, hurt, injured, switching around, and
So you're like a Swiss Army knife out there. You're just doing
Pretty
it all,
much.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. The hockey season. This is your third year of being a captain.
yep.
Wow. I mean, you don't ever hear that. You typically in high school hockey, fourth year varsity hockey, right?
Right.
Okay. So for you, what are your expectations heading into the season?
Pretty high. I think we set the bar high last year.
Yeah.
For what we did.
Yep.
I think we had a lot of talent coming back, so we can do some things here.
I would imagine that not very many high school teams have had the opportunity to, like what you guys have out in front of you, where you get to return 100% of your players. You get as many seniors as you have, and a lot of juniors too. I think there's almost as many juniors on the team as there is seniors. which is just going to help on the depth side of stuff. So I think you guys have a great opportunity ahead of you to be able to execute and maybe turn some heads. What are some of the things that you think that this team is going to be able to do better this year than they didn't last year?
I think we can be smarter
Okay.
or more of like a team.
Sure.
You know, kind of playing together
Yeah.
now for 4 years. So
Yeah. No excuses anymore, right?
no excuses. It's all or nothing here.
Yeah, yeah. So you as an individual, I think we've talked about this. We saw the shoulder dip going to the net in Northern Lakes in this section tournament. Are we going to see a little bit more of that, Isaiah, this year? Then maybe I'm going to pass, or I'm going to just I'll peel off to the wall and try to find a trailer.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We're going to try a little bit harder this year.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. He's going to be a scorer too, right?
We're going to try to.
Yeah, dip the shoulder, go to the net. You got to use that frame of yours, right?
Right.
Yeah. Who are some of the players that you think that are going to be key on the team in order for you guys to make a deep run?
Right. I think our returning scores from last year, we
Sure.
got Lopez and Bob Nepple.
Yep.
But I think us as a team as a whole, if we just work together, we can all piece something together here.
Yeah. I think there's guys that if they can show up, not show up. I mean, a lot of the guys showed up last year, but I think there's guys that could have contributed more last year, and you saw it towards the end. I did anyways, where I just think there was, if we could have played 5 more games, so many different outcomes could have came because
Right.
everything was starting to connect right there. I just think there's a handful of seniors, handful of juniors that have opportunities to be big contributors that you could see them coming towards the end of last year, and if they can start the way they ended last year, this team's going to be pretty lethal.
Yep. If we can show up and play our game, every game,
Yep.
should be pretty good.
Do you have you looked at the schedule at all?
Not very much.
Not very much. Just focus on football right now. Yeah. You know, we got like Little Falls on the schedule
Yep.
now, and have you heard anything about Little Falls or?
No, I've heard we got tougher teams we're playing this year.
Yeah, it looks like it. I think definitely on paper the schedule is going to be a little bit more difficult for you guys, which I think is a good thing, right? You guys want that, right?
Yep.
You don't want to just play the Morris Bensons of the world
Right.
and stuff like that over and over again, right? So I think we got our first game is about 30 days away.
Yeah, it's coming
Right.
quick.
It's coming quick. You going to take any time off after the football season, or are you going to hop right on the ice?
Going right on the ice.
Going to go right on the ice?
Yep.
It's unfortunate, the way I understand it, your last game will be on this coming Friday
Yep.
against
Fargo
South.
Yep.
And that's an opportunity for a win, though, right?
It is.
So go in there with some pride, finish up the football season, right? Get a W, set the juniors and sophomores up for getting a taste of victory, and then jump out here and help these guys to a section championship.
Yep. We'll
Okay.
get some work done.
Yeah, oh yeah. Looking forward to seeing you out on the ice.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll catch you later. Thank you. What's up, Kai?
Oh, nothing. How are you?
Good, good. You here we got senior Kai McDonald, Section 6A Man Rocket of the Year.
I don't know about that.
your dad told me to say that in a live interview last year, so I had to throw that out here on this one. So, Kai, what are your expectations heading into the season?
For the team or just
You as an individual,
okay.
which it could be team based.
Okay, yeah. For me, I just want to, just like every play, every practice, I want to just take it all in 'cause it's my last year. I want to work as hard as I can. Just be a leader in any way I can, and just make the most of this year. And I hope everyone on the team feels that way, 'cause I think this year, this team is something special. So I just want to make it the best year possible.
I would agree. I think this is very special. Tony Lopez and I were chatting, and the odd thing about this group is almost everybody that went out stayed out. From mites until right now. There are a few people that left, but for the most part, everybody stuck it out, and here we are. You guys are seniors now, and you get to take the ice together, and do what you guys set out to accomplish when you guys were really young, is to compete for a section championship. You are on a very successful Cowboy team right now, football team, and you are a leader on the defensive side, right? I think a lot of people are looking to you on the defensive side of the ball, and you're having a big season for the Cowboys. How does some of your experiences in the locker room there and your success on the football field, how do you carry that into the Blade season once the football season's done?
I know in football I try to work as hard as I can too. I'll always do that. If I'm not working hard, then I don't. But just feeling the success and having fun, like what it's like to win, go undefeated, and just bring that into hockey would be good. That'd be really good.
Yeah, no, I agree. Have you had a chance to look at the schedule that you guys have for the hockey season?
Yeah, I saw it. I don't recall a lot.
You got a couple new faces on there, like Little Falls, that you guys get to play. Any thoughts on Little Falls at all, and where they maybe would stack up, and just haven't really looked at it yet?
I haven't really looked at it yet. I think we should be ready for anyone.
Yeah, great attitude. So Sartell comes into Section 6A, right? So when you look at some of the bigger ones in the section is, Sartell, Northern Lakes, who made it to the state tournament through Section 6A last year. And then you got Fergus, who's always been around, and I think you guys, that kind of rounds up the top four.
Yeah.
I would like to think that we were probably in the top 2 or 3. But again, that's you guys that are playing and executing out on the ice to do so. So it'll be interesting to see Sartell throughout the season and see how they kind of stack up in an A schedule, and after dropping down from being in Double A. What do you think about the number of seniors and juniors, and what does that bring to the team as far as potential success for this season?
So with all the seniors and the juniors, we've been playing together, like you said, since we were little, and we've been sticking with it. So that's huge. When I was a freshman, like most of our team, a lot of the skaters were freshmen, younger, didn't have that experience, and when you're older, it's a better matchup.
Yeah.
So that'll be really good for us.
Yeah, I think when you're a freshman going up against other seniors, you can kind of think like, well, why can't I? Until you become a senior, right? Now it's like way different, right? You're not the same guy that you were your freshman year by any stretch, right? You're much more stronger, you're bigger, you're faster. You can play a more physical game, all those things. Your shot really was coming along last year, compared to your freshman year. So, hopefully you take a step forward. Speaking of that, you have a pretty successful off-season and training here, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did a lot of weightlifting, a lot of shooting, stick handling stuff to try to make yourself the best version of yourself for the season, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you work on in the off-season?
Just showing up to those workouts every day. They'll definitely help with their skating strength, all that particular hockey movements. Yeah, that, and just shooting at home and stick handling. Just, last year, make the best of everything.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking time today, Kai, and jumping on the interview here. Anything else to say?
Not
No?
really.
Go Blades.
Yep,
Right?
go Blades.
All right. Thanks, Kai.
Thank you.
I don't want you to get stuck on that. All right. Thanks. Did it go away?
No, it's still it got really quiet, though.
Did it get quiet?
Yep.
Why did it get quiet?
I don't know. Oh, I can't even now I can kind of hear this.
So it told me to turn the headset down, the volume, but I guess they're talking about here. But can I hear you? Yeah. Well, I think today's been successful. They're all getting their pictures done. Actually, it's gone now.
Yeah, it's not echoing anymore.
Well, now for you, I guess we had to turn both of us down. Okay, can you still hear me pretty well? Yeah.
Yep.
So I think that's what's happening. It's just too loud. So it was good hearing from the captain and the assistant captain. That assistant captain is I don't know if you shared that, but leading sack getter on the Cowboys.
Yeah, we touched a little bit on the defense or the his successes so far. We didn't call that out specifically, but we did point out that he is a leader on the defensive side of the ball, and we asked him if what is he experiencing with that program right now? If he, how does he carry that into the Blades locker room after the season and to help drive success here?
Yeah, it looks like they're all getting on the ice now. Looks like they are going to get some, I don't know if it's like action shots now but I look forward to this season. We're not going to stay on much longer, but look forward to the season. Got some really cool things happening.
I assume this is when the boys get to have a little bit of fun, right?
Yeah, I think they get to act up. I wish I could find a way to put it on the broadcast, but we're not that talented. Again, we are volunteers. We don't. I wish I could spend more time. I don't know what that. Shave. Oh, who's taller? I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The boys are having fun out there.
You guys are the same height. We just gave Mikey the heads up. Like Mikey's taller than Bob.
Yeah.
So I just did a quick head count out here. We got 19 juniors and seniors.
Yeah. Out of the 30, is it 30, 32?
30-something.
Yeah. So this is a big group. And you know what? Touching back onto that Bantam thing, ever since we brought that back, 100% participation.
Yeah.
Retention.
Yep.
And this is the first class to say that going out the senior year is that everyone who played the Pee Wee level, minus maybe one or two, are all here today to be seniors. So I think that's a great thing for these kids.
Yeah, the retention in this group has just been phenomenal, and I think that what you're going to end up seeing is some successes on there, and because they've been dedicated to themselves and the team. So
looking forward. We got some sponsors this year, so that's awesome for the broadcast. Again, all that money goes back to the kids. Maybe we buy something for the broadcast, but. Hopefully we could do some things at the home games. We're getting together as a parent group here in the next week or so to see if that's something that we could still do. Because I guess, like I said, this is the first group of kids that I was part of when we moved here, and I think we sent them out on a big bang.
Yeah.
Celebrate them, as well as celebrate every year for all the kids behind them. So, are those new jerseys? Why do I feel like they're newer? I guess I've never really looked at them.
Yeah, they're
the same ones from last year.
Yeah, the same ones from last year.
Yeah. Are they doing family pictures or something like that? A couple of them? All the big guys?
I think they're just going to do the group junior-senior pick.
Yeah. Well, I think we got everything figured out here at the very end. But no, thank you, Justin, for coming out.
This won't be the last time we struggle on technology this year.
Yeah, so I'm thinking for the first 5-10 minutes of the video watching tonight is going to be pretty bad, but that's why we do it. Make sure everything's still working so that we don't have to go buy new equipment, or if we do, we know what to buy, and it's maybe a new headset.
Yeah.
But other than that, thank you, Justin, as always.
Yeah, thanks, Tony.
And then in about a month, we're back at it. Hopefully the boys are more ready than we are that night. We look forward to seeing everyone November 20th. I think that's a Thursday. I don't think there is any other sports in town that night, so hopefully everyone can make it out. And,
no excuses.
Yeah, no excuses. So All right, guys. Thank you again. Have a great night.